What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Good long weekend for those of us in Australia. I have come up with this AI quiz at pretty much short notice, I will say. It's 15 rounds. We might not do it today. If like no one turns up, I'm really just going to be streaming a lot of games, frankly. I feel like that's a better way to run things, to hold on to this. I know a lot of people went away for the long weekend. I didn't, because I feel terrible. Had a sore throat for basically the whole week. Feel like not that I still have COVID, but I still have remnants of it. I ate a bunch of chicken tikka earlier this week, which usually I would suffer with. It would take a lot out of me. But just basically bit into that thing like I was a Wookiee eating. What is Australian long weekend? And it's happening right now. It's happening right now. Hey, welcome everybody. It's saying that like no one is watching this right now. So you're gonna hit up the chat. You're gonna let me know if you're around, because otherwise I'm gonna be like, I'm talking to myself. Woo! What a fun stream. No, but we will wait till there's like 3 or 4 people, and then we will start the quiz. Neopets, Cassidy, how we doing? Are we doing alright? We doing good? Hope we're doing good. I instantly go back into my weird like MC mode whenever that happens. It's just like just be like, how's everybody doing? Everybody good? Woo! It's like just too much energy. What are we celebrating? Queen's birthday. Queenie's having a big one. The big 500. The Queen's turning 500. That's what I was told by the Queen. She's turning 500. Yeah, except for Queensland, which is ironic considering it's named after her. Her real name is Land. Okay, I had a very tiring work thing. Oh god, yeah. Work has been just because I've been pretty unwell all week, but I've been trying to just ride it out. That's true. It's named after Queen Victoria. But I mean, look, I think this is like a good amount of people. I think we might start the quiz in about 30 seconds. Firstly, I wanted to thank everybody who turned out at the start of this week to watch Sure Dude. That was fantastic. That's probably one of the best receptions to anything I've made for a very long time, frankly. That wasn't like that was immediate. Not like, oh, it came like months or maybe a year or two afterwards. Obviously, right now, and I am going to show this because fuck them. I obviously uploaded it to YouTube because I said I was. I try to keep as many promises as I make. And understandably, because I'm using other people's work, that's what a remix is. I've been dealing with so many copyright claims that I'm just going to show this because fuck it. I can't digitally remove. I can't use YouTube's own video editor to remove the offending pieces, including a music video which isn't available on YouTube at all. Like, you can't search it, you can't find it anyway, and they were like, no, you can't have it up on there. And I was like, for real? And again, I would have been so happy, trim out the segment, take it out, don't even have that option. So I've had to put in, ignore all the yellow ones. Yellow ones are fine, don't care. These are all like original content creators that are like, hey, you can't monetize this. Wasn't going to monetize it at all. Literally don't make any money from this. But, gosh, I would have taken out. Burn the Witch I would have taken out. Really respect these artists. But this motherfucker, you won't even put your shit on YouTube. So what the fuck am I violating? I get that you own the copyright to it. Anyway, just the copyright system is frankly just terrible. But I'll be honest. With what we're doing today on the stream, we wanted to just basically be like, hey, look, everyone's having fun with this Mini Dall-E generator. I've spent so much time this week fucking around with it. It should be considered a form of a crime, but it's not, because, whatever. But I really felt like, look, if we're going to do this and we're going to have fun, yeah, look, Neopets, having not giving a shit about the monarchy, couldn't tell you. Frankly, could not tell you whatsoever. It's just too much traffic. Well, you're in luck, Cassidy, because I want to welcome everybody to the Saturday Dall-E quiz. I wanted to make something cute and fun. Also, if you are having problems with trying to do it, my recommendation, genuinely, is open an incognito window. If you're on Mac, it's Command Shift N. If it's on a regular computer, it's Control Shift N. I say regular computer lag. That's the Windows default. They're the straight people of the computer world. But basically, what I've done, and this is to everybody in the chat now, everybody who will join over the next hour. We're only going to stream for an hour. Maybe we'll play a little bit of games afterwards. We'll see how we go. Red, what is up? Happy Pico Day. Guess why I chose this color? Anyway, it's definitely not to match this Auntie Donna jumper. You've all come at a great time. I'm going to set up the rules. I do have... Oh no, I put it in the other room. Oh, goodness me. I had a notepad, and I had everything ready to go. You know, I'm just going to use a scrap bit of paper. I'm gonna check everybody who's in chat, and we're gonna make a little draw card for this. I originally had my little notebook that I used to use for quizzes back in the day, but this is fine. We've got plenty of pens. Well, we knew the well-planned streak would last long. Exactly. I'm actually using a medium art line, so this is gonna smudge everywhere. So, welcome everybody. Welcome Neopets, Ping, Cassidy, Red, Brodio. The rules are, I've got 15 prompts, 15 rounds. We're going to move through them, I would say at a normal pace. I'm going to give everybody about 60 seconds to come up with what they think the prompt is. If you're real close, I'll give you a point. If it's super funny, 2 points. But if you are spot on, like literally exactly what it is, or maybe one word off, 5 points. Simple as that. And I say we just kick it off with everybody in here right now. Again, I'm going to give everybody 60 seconds. I'll let everybody know when the 60 seconds start. Again, here are the rules. The winner gets a free sub. The Twitch kind of sub, not the food. I can't abide by Subway rules because maybe they don't have an option that you're happy with, or you could be a celiac. Also, I will put your name, your username, or your real name, depending on what you want to do, scrolling on my stream for the next week. Like, literally, your name will be in the little scroll in the bottom right-hand corner, with a little thank you note, as well, as a gifted sub from yours truly. So yeah, with that out of the way, are we ready? I hope everyone's ready. I spent some time on this. I was meant to be watching Star Wars last night with Tori, and her mum, who's down from Sydney. Did not happen. I spent a lot more time on this than I actually did hanging out with them. So again, once the image is up, you've got 60 seconds to tell me what you think it is. And then basically, again, if I don't get an answer from you, look, you'll miss out on that. But that's fine. I am going to keep a tally of who consistently gives answers here. And I say we start. I hope y'all are ready, because I'm ready. And I don't know if the chat's fucking up or if it's just me, but frankly, with no answers popping up. Okay, best of luck, everybody. Oh, you literally just said, okay, alright. Okay, round one. What is the input for this little bit of art? What are we looking at here? What are we thinking? The 60 seconds has started now. Also, I put on some chill music to kind of help out with that. Do let me know, as usual. Okay, so we've got some answers from Red and from Brodio so far. Oh, Ping, got an answer. I like that everybody thinks it's Taylor Swift. I really appreciate that. I really do. Remember, you do get only one answer per. With minor changes, I will allow that minor change. Ping, I'll allow that minor change. It's okay if it's relatively the same, but you get one word change there. I will allow it. We all have another 20 seconds, so if you aren't in chat and you haven't answered yet, I want to give everybody a bit more time to kind of come up with an answer. I do appreciate all of the answers so far. I was going to say real swift, but real quick, real tight. And remember, with the Mini Dall-E, I have tried to be as specific as I possibly can. and I will still award points with being like, holy shit, that was pretty close. So, with that being said, y'all ready for this? The answer is Taylor Swift fights Oren Ishii in the snow in Kill Bill Volume 1. Red, I'm gonna give you the 5 points for that. That is so specific and so spot on. Yes, you didn't have Oren, and yes, you didn't have Volume 1, but that was pretty close. Brodio, I'm going to give you 1 point. Ping, I'm going to give you 2 points for the funniest answer. I really want to put that prompt, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Taylor Swift, in there. And Cassidy, I'm going to give you 1 point as well. So that was round 1. That's how good this is. And I have to say, the bottom 3 that you can see there really made my day when it came up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 of the answers. Let's move on to round 2. What do we think this is? What is this input? What's going on here? The minute has started now. Who could this possibly be? What are they doing? Good answer from Cassie to start off with. Good answer from everybody here. This is fucking brilliant. So far, I'm gonna give everybody another 15 seconds if they want to change one word or if they want to adjust something. Do remember, some of these I put in, and the prompts that, like, the answer that I got was maybe not exactly what I put in, but I will say that with what is happening here, if there are certain elements that you don't get, that I still will award some points that I feel like is necessary. I do realize there is a bias there, but I do want to respect everybody in the inputs they put in. All right, that is time. Are you all ready for this? The answer is Jordan Peterson eating a Subway sandwich at the Nuremberg trial. This one, they didn't get the Nuremberg part. They clearly got the trial part. I think the bottom 2 is the closest to the Nuremberg trial portion of it. I do want to give, Cassidy, not just for getting the first answer in, but I'm going to award Cassidy with 5 points for getting Subway, enjoying Subway in court. Ping, I'm going to give 1 point. Brodio, I like the idea that Jordan Peterson doesn't know what a sandwich is, so I'm going to give you 2 points there. And Red, I'm going to give you a point there, just for changing Christopher Walken to Jordan Peterson. That one, the fact that they got Jordan Peterson's face, real close, because that, and the hair was really like, just so good. I know, it's obvious, it is, I gotta say, this is a lot more fun than Jackbox right now. Okay, moving on to round 3. What was this input? We'll start the 60 seconds right now. I have been so excited to do this stream since I announced it. Ooh, very interesting answer from Red right off the top. That's pretty. That's it. That is pretty funny. Funny there. I feel like, look, there is a lot happening on here, and I totally get that. The middle one in the bottom left-hand corner, hamburgling the first answer. Okay, I'm gonna give 10 more seconds if anybody wants to change anything. We obviously have the one in the middle top. Sorry, the middle right. I think is probably the funniest one out of all of them. which I really appreciate overall. I'm thinking it's Steve Irwin. That's pretty good. In that that would be Castaway. That Red is thinking of there. Okay, that is time. I hope you are all ready for this one, because the answer is the Hamburglar losing on Survivor. Red, right out of the gate, you get the 5 points for the first answer. I'm gonna say Brodio for coming in second to Hamburglar on Survivor. I'm gonna give you 1 point for that. Ping for Hamburglar of the Caribbean. I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. Cassidy for coming up with the idea of Hamburgling the first answer. I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. That is fantastic. I have to applaud Red for getting pretty spot on for 2 questions already. All right, let's move on to round 4. What was this input? What are we looking at here? And the time starts now. I'm sure that there's some good possible answers here. I do like what I'm seeing so far. Because I'm not gonna discount dual answers. I'm not gonna discount dual answers simply because, you could be right, you could be wrong. I'm not saying that there are some here so far. I do like Ping's correction already. We're gonna give it another 10 seconds. See if there's anything else you want to change other than the Jimmy. But I'm pretty sure we can kind of tell what this does look like. Alright, that is time. Alright, you all ready for this? Jimmy Fallon interviews a golden retriever holding a gun. You can barely see the gun in about 3 out of the 9 here. Red, again, spot on. Interviewing a golden retriever. That is 5 points there. Brodio, interviews Old Yeller. Hilarious. Absolutely love it. Ping, you also get 2 points for Jimmy Fallon interviewing Airbud. Didn't even cross my mind. I should have put that in there. Cassidy, I'm going to give you 1 point just because you confused Jimmy Fallon with Jimmy Kimmel. But amazing work across the board, everyone. I do like that it got Jimmy Fallon. It got Jimmy Fallon pretty spot on. My favorite one is the bottom left-hand corner, where it looks like the golden retriever is holding the gun. Mentally, I was like, Fallon should be holding the gun, right? But anyway, that was round 4. We move to round 5. I hope everyone is ready. What is this input? And time starts now. Interesting. Okay. So we got 3 out of 4 answers so far. Okay. Yay! Anyway, very, very interesting. I feel as though, there might be some adjustments that could happen here. I'm gonna give everybody another 10 seconds if they want to change anything before we finish the 5th question that we have here. We're basically looking. What are we looking at here? Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, alright, so that is time. We're going to stop it there. Hope you all are ready for this, because the answer is the Muppets presenting Daft Punk a Grammy on stage. Red, I'm going to give you the 5 points. I was originally going to give it to Brodio for saying Daft Punk Muppets first. Brodio, I'm still going to give you 4 points, because that was very, very close. Ping, I'm going to give 1 point for Daft Punk Kermit. Cassidy, I'm giving 2 points, because I love the idea of Daft Punk being a special guest on the Muppets. So, as we finish the first section of our quiz, currently right now, with 21 points in the lead, is Red. We're going to have to calculate everybody else's right now. Followed by, 10 points for Brodio. 8 points for Ping. And Cassidy is currently on 11 points, coming in second there. That is fantastic. So yeah, we have 21, 10, 8, and 11 across the board. So that's Red first, Cassidy second, Brodio third, Ping coming in fourth out of 4. Alright, now let's move on to round 6. What is this input of? Time starts now. This one was a fairly popular style on Twitter, so if you've been on Twitter the last, week, you might be able to figure out what is happening. Sorry about that, everybody. Very interesting range of answers here. Very, very interesting range of answers here. Gonna give another 10 seconds. See if anybody wants to change anything before we go ahead with this. Very similar. Very, very similar across the board. I feel as though with what we've got here, very interesting set of answers, to say the absolute least. I'm going to say that that's time. With what we have here, this one, I'm going to say this one was a tiny bit of a fail, but it did get certain elements pretty spot on. So here's the answer. Courtroom sketch of the trial of Albert Einstein pushing Stephen Hawking off a cliff. I would have to say, Cassidy, very spot on. Very spot on. I'm going to give you the 5 points. Brodio had the funniest answer. I like the idea of Professor Xavier existing in a world where Albert Einstein still exists. I have not seen the X-Men prequels with Fassbender and McAvoy, but I think there's an assumption that Albert Einstein exists in that universe. Phil Spector! The idea of Phil Spector at the trial. That's very funny. I appreciate that. I'm still going to give you the 2 points for that. Red and Ping, because they were pretty close to what Cassidy's answer was. Just 1 point each for that. Cassidy, congratulations on the first 5-pointer for this round. As we move on, what do we think this one is? And time starts now. This one, I will say, very similar to the last one, is, I would say, missing a specific element, but I do like the fact that this was the output. Oh, very interesting. I think the more diverse answers I do enjoy. I will say that. Alright, we've got 2 out of 4 answers so far. That's 3 out of 4. Very, very good. Every flag of the US combined. This This is pretty. I will have to say, this is pretty good. I'm gonna give you all another 10 seconds just in case you want to change anything. Love the range of answers with this one. Really appreciate the range of answers. I thought about this one after, I would say, a difficult discussion of work. But, okay. Here, Viva la British Revolution. Here is what the answer is. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, and I wish Gross was around for this one. The trans flag updated for 2025. This is what the output was. So apparently, the trans flag moving forward, a lot of stars, a lot of crescent moons. Yeah, there's a whole range of variations. Apparently, the trans community going through a lot of upheaval for the next 3 years. Just as shocked as anybody else. Still kind of looks sick. My favorite one is the bottom right-hand corner, because it looks like a big burning sun. But I will say with that, Red's answer of every European flag combined, I would love to fucking put that into Mini Dall-E. Everybody else I'm going to give a point to. Just a great range of answers, but sadly not the one we were looking for. As we move on to round 7, here we go. What is the input for this? Time starts now. Also, if we do like this, we will be doing this moving forward. I tried to promo it, share it around a little bit. But I do appreciate having my regular team here. Really, really love that y'all put your all into this. Really, really appreciate that a whole bunch. Gonna give everybody another 10 more seconds to this if there's anybody that wants to change anything. Loving the answers. Absolutely loving the answers across the board here. Definitely, I will say one is... Anyway, one asks if she went to rehab the cartoon. I really appreciate, again, the range of answers here is fantastic. That's going to be time. Okay, for round 8, what did I put in to get this? This is a real topical one for this week, and I was like, I gotta try it. I saw Misha, who's been a regular guest on our stream, do some really, really good work with a real version of this. This is Anime Kate Bush. Ping, 5 points right out of the gate. Exactly what I put in. Red, real close, gonna give you 1 point. Funniest answer, Brodio. Love both Cher and the Amy Winehouse one. Mwah, beautiful, you get 2 points for that. Absolutely adored it. Cassidy, I really want to put that one in there, so I'm also going to give you 2 points as well. Just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant work, everybody. And with that, we move on to round 9, The Rise of Skywalker. What is this input? What are we looking at here? Time starts now. Hope everybody's having a lovely weekend as well. We're actually breezing through this a lot quicker than I thought, which is great. I thought about doing a Kahoot version of this, but yeah, it just felt like it was not maybe the best, because I would love to, because I think you're only allowed to put in like 40 or 50 characters, and I just was like, that's not fair. I'm pretty sure I still pay for fucking Kahoot, so I should probably cancel that subscription. I'm gonna give everybody 10 more seconds here to fill out what they think it could possibly be. Brodio, hope you're thinking about what it could possibly be. Monsters Inc. protecting evidence at the presidential criminal, the impeachment for the real monster Trump. That, it's pretty good. I'm going to call time on that. You're not going to be shocked by this, but I will say the answer is in the top right-hand corner of what is happening right now. You're not going to be ready for this answer. Mike Wazowski making a speech on Capitol Hill with Martin Luther King Jr. I was shocked by these answers. I will say the right middle, it looks like the meme where Wazowski's burping, or I think he's like singing into a mic or something like that, and it's just blurred with his face. Really love this. Really love, not all of them, just the one in the top right-hand corner. I feel like that is the amalgamation of Martin Luther King. Nearly said Malcolm X. It looks like he's with Peter Dutton. Yeah, well, a lot of senators have a lot of fucked up faces. That is round 9. We'll get to round 10, and we'll finish the second part of this quiz. Hope everyone's ready. Oh, sorry. No, everybody got points for this one. Red got 2 points, just because I love the answer. I love the idea that it's actually he's testifying at the impeachment. Brodio also gets a point, just for the connection between Monsters Inc. and Monster Trump. President Wazowski, that's 1 point for Ping, and then for Cassidy, Mike Wazowski sworn in as president. Maybe he'd make a good president. I don't know. I feel like maybe he hasn't got the courage for it. And we'll see how we go with round 10. What is this input? Time starts now. This one, I will say I didn't like the fact that I put 2 American ones back to back. It felt like cheating, but I feel like how everybody feels about certain things could possibly be a situation where, I don't know, the things haven't gone down well. I'm going to give everybody 10 seconds to see if they want to change their answer. Okay, that is time. All I want to say right off the bat is that red is 100% correct. This is Daria Morgendorffer storming the Capitol. So first of all, this was difficult. I'm gonna give, just so it's fair and it's even, I'm gonna give Ping Machine 5 points, and I'm gonna give Red and Cassidy 4 points. Just for the fact that I feel as though you saying Daria on Capitol Hill and then followed it up with Insurrection was the inspiration. I think it's, I mean, look, it's pretty accurate. I do like the fact that, first of all, Gross was like, I love that Daria has a crutch right in the middle right. And then Bronio was like, I'm pretty sure that's a gun. So, with that being said, I'm going to add up the scores for that round. So, with that being said, it appears that going into the final rounds, Red is starting on 31 points. Brodio is on a total of 17 points. Ping, 2 absolutely perfect answers in that round, bringing you up to 21 points. And Cassidy, doing real well, gotta say, with an extra 13 points. The standings haven't changed much. In fact, for the last round. Oh, sorry, the last five questions. I should actually call them questions instead of rounds. For the last round, points are doubled. Points are doubled for the last set of rounds. As we go into the final set, and remember, there is a prize on the line. I'm gonna gift a sub after this. I'm gonna give somebody a sub. I'm gonna gift it to them directly. It's gonna cost money out of my pocket. Doesn't matter. But yeah, with that being said, Red is on 31, Cassidy's on 23, Ping is on 21, and Brodio is on 17. Grass, you're more than welcome to join for this late in the game. Who knows? You get 5 in a row, and that would be 25 points, which means you would beat Brodio, probably. Alright, let's move on. Question 11, round 3. Hope everyone's ready. What is this prompt? And your time starts now. Okay. Oh, Tim, welcome, Tim. Tim, I'm gonna add you into some points there. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, why is the moon in the background is a great question. I'm gonna give everybody 10 more seconds. I have played Astro's Playroom. It's pretty great. It's very, very fun. It genuinely feels like a dream playing it. Yeah, this is, I think people are gonna be really mad at the answer for this, frankly. Again, this is why I said that some of these are failed ones. Astro's Playroom is up there with that Matrix demo for Unreal Engine 5 for the best PS5 games. Alright, we're going to call time. And here is the answer. I hope you are all ready for this. This was shocking to me that this is what the output was, because the answer is Blue PS5 built on the moon. Only, I would say, 3 or 4 of these are exactly what it is. But the bottom right-hand corner is a perfect recreation of the moon. I would say that that's pretty spot on. My favorite thing is in the middle one. You can see the PS5 controller, but it's like the wonkiest look of a fucking PS5 I've ever seen. People were very, very close with that. I'm going to give Brodio, I'm going to give Cassidy 4 points. For how close they were, and I'm gonna give Red and Ping 2 points for that. Tim, I'm gonna give 2 points. Grass, also gonna give 2 points for that. I love the idea of the PS5 monolith. Cassidy, I love the idea of the PS5 Moonrise, and for everybody else, look, close but no cigar. Remember, some of these have failed, some of these aren't perfect, but we move on. What is this next prompt? Sorry, I forgot to say time starts now. But anyway, what do we think? What do we think this one is? It was hard not to do constant fucking Star Wars references, because I have been watching Star Wars pretty much all week. These are pretty good. These are pretty good so far. I will say that. I do think, however, we do have some pretty good answers here. If anybody wants to change any of them, I'm gonna give you another 10 seconds. Wait, on the promo picture. Oh, as in, did you want to change that to be your answer, Brodio? Okay, okay. That's gonna be your answer. Okay, I'm gonna call time there. That is a hell of. Let's just say that is a hell of some great answers here. I absolutely love this. 2 pieces. I think you're all gonna love the answer to this, especially Cassidy. This is Chewbacca wins the Republican primary. Cassidy, I'm gonna award you 10 points for that. That is astoundingly close. Ping, I'm gonna give you 4 points. Chewbacca supporting the NRA. Red, I'm gonna give you 2 points. I like the idea that I was gonna mash up Terry Crews's character. Terry Crews? Terry Crews's character from Idiocracy and Chewbacca. I love Tim, Chewbacca swearing in Joe Biden. You're gonna get 1 point. And Grass also gets 2 points there for the victory in Iraq. I want to say, Cassidy getting so... Again, because I was like, look, if they're close, they're like 1 word off here and there. I was just like, that's, you know what, I gotta give it to them. I'll give you out the waypoints are gonna be awarded then throughout that conventional experience. I know, because it's double points. It's double points to this round. All right, moving on. This is prompt number 13. What is this? What are we looking at here? Time starts now. Yeah, the prompt's made up and the points don't matter. Although, remember, I will be giving the winner of this. I will be giving the winner of this a gifted sub. Great answer so far. Really enjoying the answer so far. Qantas logo, but it's a red panda. Okay. What is it? Red panda have a camel toe? That's I do have to say, for this one, this was definitely one of the failed ones that I was like, I don't know if this could be a game or not, and then I was like, no, this is going to give a lot of different answers, and I think that this definitely proves it. I'm going to give everybody another 10 seconds if they want to change their answer or how they feel about what they've got so far. Because again, this is one of the ones where it's like, I am gonna ask for something kind of specific to get those 10 points. So 5 more seconds. Okay, here, again, I feel like y'all are gonna be real mad at this one, but here we go. The answer, the prompt that I put in to get this out specifically was the Qantas logo, but it's a red wombat. So I don't know if I don't know if the AI generator knows what a fucking wombat is. But it's not fucking that. It's not any of that whatsoever. So look, a red panda, I understand, but I am gonna give everybody 2 points. Except for Cassidy. Cassidy, just getting in the logo is. I'm gonna give you 4 points for that because I appreciate the fact that you got close to what I had put in, because that is obviously a part of the way that sort of the AI meme has unfolded. I do want to say I felt like a dipshit because I was like, there's no way there's nothing on this that looks like a wombat. Top middle, well, yeah, it does look like a rabbit. And the bottom right looks like the fucking Nike logo. Like, the AI was all over the place for this one. Also, only asked for the logo. All of these look like they've just taken shots of a Qantas plane as it's landed at, like, Sydney or Melbourne airport. I digress. Anyway. Okay. Now, before we get into the last questions, I do want to point out that right now, the scores are... Red is on 37 points. Brodio is currently on 27 points. Ping is currently on 29 points. Jumping ahead a bit there. And, really, really fascinating, right now, Cassidy, absolutely killing it, is on 41 points. So we've got 2 rounds left. And it could be anybody's. It could be anybody's. So let's see what happens. I don't want anybody to get too competitive. Remember, it's for a gifted sub. So again, not a huge prize, frankly. Oh, and also I'm going to put their name in the little ticket bar thing too. All right, here we go. Prompt 14. What was this input? Time starts now. Yeah, it's not Brodio, not a great prize. I will be honest about that. Okay, all right. I'm glad we've identified what is happening with Thomas right now. Really appreciating the answers with what's happening right now. I do think that with what I've got here, there is a key element that honestly only 1 or 2 of the images genuinely reflects. And I think that some of the answers here are fucking amazing. I'm going to give everybody another 10 seconds if they want to change their answer. I had felt with this prompt, again, this is another failed one, that I had hoped would work, because I really want to sort of test the limitations of what is possible. What is possible here. I'm going to call time on that. I feel like you're all about to be very angry with the answer I tried to put in here. But I want to say everybody is going to get points for this one. How many? I'll see how we go. The answer is Thomas the Tank Engine with Tony Abbott's face. Okay. Honestly, the middle bottom row and the top left one kinda looks like Tony Abbott. I know, his face is a fucking mess. But also, the Thomas the Tank Engine face is so iconic. Yeah, the middle one... the middle one, so I want to say, everybody gets 2 points. Hands down. But Brodio, for saying bisexual Thomas the Tank Engine as if that's what's gonna be, I'm gonna give you 4 points for that one. Thomas, you're not saying anything. He's just chucking out steam, just constantly. Also, sorry, I'm also gonna give Grass 4 points as well, because I really love the idea of a Thomas the Tank Engine centipede. Might throw that in to the next time we do a round. Okay, last round, last question. After this, we're gonna play a little bit more of Sniper Elite 5, and then we're gonna call it a day at about 3:30. So just giving you all a heads up if you needed to bounce, if you need to go do other things, you want to stick around for the stream. Here we go. Final round. What is this prompt? Final prompt. Here we go. What are we looking at here? Time starts now. I will say, what I put into this, I thought would be very easy. Turns out, no. The AI struggles with faces, and something else in particular that I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense, but also doesn't, considering what the AI is based on. This is exactly what it looks like. Just a fucking mess. Also, no, you know what? I'm gonna hold this last little detail. At the end. I do like how adamant Red is for what the answer for this is going to be, or essentially what it looks like. I'm gonna give everybody another 10 seconds if they want to change their answer. But I do feel as though, with what we've got here, that I do genuinely hope that after this, you'll get to try things out in Dall-E, Mini Dall-E, or if you have access to Dall-E 2. It's great because the exclusivity that Dall-E 2 has provided has kind of pushed it a little bit out of the way, where it's like, this is free, available to everybody, doesn't take that much time or as much of a thought process, essentially, and almost every prompt is made in about 2 minutes or less, depending on the complexity of it. But I'm gonna reveal the answer now. I used to make Jessica Negri and the result of the felt-faced nightmare. Yeah, if you put anything like mildly sexual into an AI generator, it's never good. It's not good. I tried... What did I try? I think I just typed in, like, Jessica Rabbit naked. And yet there were, like, tens of thousands of images of that on the internet. That's existed for nearly 40 years now, as those images. But, I was just like, just everything out of proportion. Like, just a real fucking mess. Just a real mess. Don't do that. There is actually kind of like, and I'll show this afterwards. There's an AI generator, I'm trying to remember what it's called, that is a lot better, that kind of uses DeviantArt as one of its, its baseline for it, and you can actually sort of see how the sort of like the different prompts and sort of how things have evolved over time. I don't know if it's not safe for work. Maybe I don't think it is. Anyway, sorry. We'll go to the answers. We'll see who won. I'm all I'm gonna say is, you're all gonna be really upset by this one, as much as I was. This answer was very simple, but the output was very complex. Here is what the final prompt was. A calendar for the year 3000. What the fuck is any of this? Also, only 3 out of the total 9 here have, like, a week. Everything else is a fucking mess completely. Yeah, like, it's just like, it made me very upset. I want to say, across the board, everybody gets 2 points, except for Grass Dragon, who gets 4 points with that answer. The playing Minesweeper with the calendar. Really, really love that. Ping Machine, real close with what it could possibly be in terms of a calendar, but again, still going to give you 2 points. That means, at the end of all of this, how do we feel like everybody did? How do we feel we did those last few questions there? Because I think we had a blast. I think we had a lot of fun. I think a lot of the answers that you've all given here tonight might do in version 2.0 of this, frankly. I didn't have a lot of time to give it some style or flair, but honestly, I feel like having the kind of the big blank whiteness. I hope you do, Cassidy, because the answer is, let's reveal who had the highest scores. Let's start at the bottom. Not including some of the latecomers like Grass and Tim. I felt like that would be unfair, but you did quite well. You got between 10 to 15 points. But we still appreciate you being here, so we want to thank you for that. Starting at the bottom, Brodio and Ping tied for third place at 33 points. So first of all, congratulations to them, to both Brodio and Ping. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for just hanging out in general. Ping, I have to send you a key code after this. I gotta remember that. I've been sick this week, so I'm real sorry. Coming in second, and this breaks my heart because they're creative and they are fun, and that's kind of what all this is about. Red in second position with 41 points. And for the first ever Mini Dall-E quiz, I would love to congratulate and obviously gift Cassidy cosplay with the first ever badge of honor for this evening. I really feel as though I just feel as though with what this quiz is and how stupid it is, to one, offer this as a gift, and to obviously put your... Do you want your real... No, you don't have to have your real name. But if you would like your account in the little ticker bar below, we're going to do that now. And I am going to gift you a sub